and welcome. My name is Jocelyn and today is the start of a brand new project pan, the first project pan that I am starting in the year of 2020, and it is a huge group project pan collaboration, and the title of this project pan is Partners in Cream. The point of this project pan is to pan cream products, kind of because they go bad quicker than powder products, so we're only allowed to include cream products in this project pan. That includes like foundations, concealers, lip products. Super Shock shadows are also included in this category, and you know, just any other cream products. This project was set up by Steph and DaLin. They both have YouTube channels. I will be sure to link them down below. They are the creators of this project pan, and they brought together over 40 people to collaborate, which is so exciting. So if you're looking for new project panners to follow, definitely check out the playlist down below. There are some people who are only doing it on YouTube and some people who are only doing it on Instagram. I think the majority of the people are doing updates on YouTube though, so if you like watching videos, then you have plenty to choose from. There are seriously some really amazing people who are in this project pan, and I think that there's a handful of people who I haven't watched before, so I'm excited to meet some new people here on the platform. With that being said, again, there are over 40 people participating in this project pan, which is absolutely crazy. There will be a playlist linked down below. It's all cream products, and it is a rolling project pan that goes for as long as people want, but up to the end of the year. I think I might be doing the whole year. We'll kind of have to see how I feel. People are project panning between 4 and 6 items. I really wanted to find a 5th item, but I just couldn't. I have been project panning a lot over the last few years, and I really don't have a whole heck of a lot to project pan, but I did come up with 4 items that I will be rolling throughout the months as I hit my goals on them. So I'm really excited to share with you the things that I'll be project panning and hopefully rolling, but we'll have to see how well I do. Let me see if I missed anything. Oh, there will be monthly updates. I haven't mentioned that yet, but most people will be uploading their initial video on January 10th, which should be when this one goes up. Oh, maybe it's 3 to 5 products, but I saw somebody say 6 products, so I don't know. As low as 3 up to 6 possibly. And it's a rolling project pan if people want to do it that way. It's very personalized, so not everybody might be doing it the same, but the common theme is that they are cream products. With that being said, quite an intro, but this is the intro of the project pan. Let's go ahead and get into my products. So as I mentioned, I will be panning a total of 4 products this year, and they will be rolling. The first of which is a primer. Now this is almost a cheater product, but I wanted to include this first because there's another primer that I want to project pan this year, but I knew that if I started with that one, I might not ever get to this one. So we're starting with this little baby size of the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. This is pretty close to being used up, as you can see, but there is a fair amount of product in here, and a little goes a long way with this, so I wanted to get it used up. I've had this in my collection for probably over a year now, so I feel like I really need to get going on using this up, which is why I wanted to throw it into this project pan. Once I use this up, I do have another primer that I also want to use up that's got a lot more product in it, so I wanted to do this one first and then that one next. But we're starting off with this one, and my goal of course is to use this up, which I don't think will be any problem. Next, going off of primer, the next things I will be project panning in this project are foundations, and the one I'm starting with is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous 2-in-1 foundation in the shade 810. This is the only one I have in this foundation, and it's, I mean, as you can see, it is very used, but there's a lot in the base of it, so if I unscrew it and look in there, there's quite a bit that has settled into the base of this bottle that I have to take a little spoolie thing and scrape in there, and so I think it's still gonna last me probably a couple or more weeks. It is getting a little bit dark for me because I'm obviously very pale, but I'm getting paler as the winter season moves on, so I might have to start mixing this with something else, but this is almost used up, so I would like to just get it the rest of the way used up. I hate holding on to foundations that have such little product left in them, so that's why I threw it into this project, to get it used up. And there are, I think, a couple foundations after that one that I'd also like to use up, so that will definitely be rolled out when I finish it up and a new one will be rolled in. Next, I have a lipstick. If you were familiar with my project pan last year, you might be familiar with this lipstick. This is the NARS Audacious lipstick in the shade Anita. I had a goal last year to use this up, and I got a ton of progress on it, but I did not hit my goal. This is how much I have left, which doesn't look like a lot, but if you've ever tried to pan a lipstick, it is so difficult, but I am gonna do my best to use this up this year. I think that I can do it. I'm not doing as many project pans this year. Well, I'm still doing some and some that are very exciting, but I'm not going to be project panning, I don't think, any other lipsticks. I think I'm going to really try and focus on using this one up, and I do have one other one that if I'm able to use this up, I will roll that other one in, but I'm not going to worry too much about it because I really want to use this one up. So we'll see. Again, this is the shade Anita, and that is how much we're starting with. And finally, my last product in this project pan is in fact a ColourPop Super Shock Shadows. These kind of are a powder product, but they are like a cream powder, which, you know, partners in cream. Cream is the theme of this project pan. And I last year I had a goal to hit pan on all of my currently open Super Shock Shadows, and I hit pan on quite a few of them, but not all of them, so I'm kind of rolling that into this project pan, and this is the one that I want to focus on first, and my goal with these is to just hit pan on them. And the first shade I'm doing this with is the shade Kush. It's this really beautiful silver shade. I wanted to start with this one because I just felt like during the winter time this is a really good shade to use. Let me give it a swatch real fast. It's a really beautiful color. So I don't know, yeah, it's kind of hard to see because it's very light, but that is what that looks like. Oh, it's such a beautiful shade, and it's held up for a really long time, which is nice. Oh, I just love it so much. So this is the first Super Shock Shadow that I am planning on panning this year. Not using up, but panning, and then once I hit pan on this, I'll roll a different one in. So all of my products, the four right here, I have plans to roll out if I'm able to hit my goal on them, which I think will be no problem. The only one that it might take all year for is the lipstick, so we'll have to see. Again, there will be monthly updates, so if you like project pans and you want to keep up with my progress, definitely consider subscribing. And again, if you want to find new project panners to follow and watch updates from, I will have the playlist listed down below. I will also be starting another project pan, hopefully in the very near future. We'll have to see, but it is an eyeshadow project pan, so look out for that. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Again, if you want to subscribe for more content, don't forget to do so before you go. All of those buttons are down below, and I think that is everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.